What's up, guys? So today we got a question from Paramoto on Instagram, and he asks me about how do black belts get their promotions. So he says, question for your next Q&A. As a black belt, how do y'all get promotions? Y'all? Are you from Kentucky? Doesn't look like it, but that's something Kentucky says, right? It's what we'll say in Kentucky, y'all. Anyway, it says, how do y'all get promotions? I know it's time-based, but do you keep track and add your own stripes when it's time, or do you continue to train under a higher level black belt that promotes you like every other belt? Thanks, love the channel and the beard. Appreciate you, brother. So, as far as how we get the belts or how we get the stripes, yes, it is time-based. So I didn't really know about this when I got my black belt, and then I figured it out or whatever, learned about it. And even now, like when you sent me that message, I actually had to look up the diagram because I honestly don't know. I was never really enamored with belts anyway because I wrestled first, and so my first taste in grappling, there were no ranks. We were just beating each other up. So I've always been focused on chasing techniques, not belts or stripes. That said, the first 3 stripes of black belt are every 3 years. So for instance, I got promoted in 2011, 2014, 3 years later, I got my first stripe. 2017, I got my next one. 2020, I got my last one. Now from there, it goes to 5 years. And so for the next 3 stripes, it'll be every 5 years. So I get my next stripe in 2025. It's going to be a while. And then it goes from there. And then when I want to get my, then it'll go to the red and black belt, the coral belt, right? And then it goes to every 7 years, you'll get a stripe. And then it goes to red belt, and then as red belt, it goes, the first one is 10 years or whatever, then it's like 15 years. So it's going to be a while, right? Now, I was curious, I had to do the math on it earlier today, and I was curious about how old I would be at some of these belt ranks. So I got promoted when I was 26 years old, back in the day, and 10 years. Yeah, it'll be 10 years in July. Oh, man, time flies. So if I get to coral and red belt, red and black belt, the earliest I could get it as far as age goes is 57 years old. And then to get the red belt, the earliest, the youngest I'll be is 74. And then to reach the last degree of jiu-jitsu, the 10th degree, which is a red belt, I'll need to be at least 89 years old. So who knows if I make that one. But yeah, so that's how we get promoted. It's based on time. So as long as you're training, and again, it may be different elsewhere. That's how I've been a part of a couple different systems because I got promoted by Renato Tavares, got my first stripe under him. And then I've been under Sean Hammonds as my coach now, and I've been under him since 2014. And the way that we both do it in both of those systems is based on time. As long as you're training consistently, you get your stripes. And then my coaches, you know, they award me the stripes and the belts and all that stuff because they're higher than I am, you know. And again, I'm fine with that. You know, I know at some point maybe the original founders of the martial art had to promote themselves, you know, to sort of develop the structure, but the structure's there now, so I'm okay with working within it. I wouldn't feel too comfortable promoting myself and giving myself a stripe. It's a little shysty to me at this point, you know, because we have a structure. I remember there was a video a few years ago of like a guy giving himself a brown belt, you know, which again, I was like, I don't like it. But anyway, that's it. It's a short video, right? We get our belts or our stripes based on time, and I get mine, and I think most black belts do. I don't know of anyone that just stripes themselves. That we get them from, unless you're like one of those fake black belts, we get them from our coaches and the people that promoted us, right? And that's the way it works. So hopefully that's helpful to your Paramoto and anybody that maybe had that question. And I'll put a diagram of the black belt chart down in the links below in case you want to check it out, just if you're curious. And I'll talk to you guys next time.